Hello, everybody. Jason with Learn to Survive. Hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, but more importantly, taking care of one another. This is video 3 in codes and symbols you should know. And I think this is probably one of the more important ones that you should know. You've probably all seen this symbol before, but don't know what it means or the information it contains. So we're going to break it down to how it's done and what each marking in this symbol means, and what it could possibly mean to you. So imagine you're sitting at home. It clouds up. The wind picks up. It starts storming. A huge tornado comes through and levels the town you live in. You think surely help will come, but it doesn't. There's too much damage to get any help to where you are. So you decide to facilitate your own rescue and get yourself to safety. As you're walking down the road, you see a house with a strange symbol on it. What does it mean? Does it contain any information that you should know? It probably does. Today we're talking about the urban search and rescue symbol. So, first off, you're walking down the road after a disaster. You see a house with a orange or red slash mark on it like this. And there's some stuff written up here. The T and D is time and date. That is that date or the date that that house was entered and what time it was entered. Down here where it says who, that's going to be your police department, FEMA rescue workers, National Guard unit. So in this case, with the one slash, you got let's say 5:20 and 14:30 hours. So that would be May 20th at 2:30, and then down here where it says who, LPD and ING3, so local police department and your state's National Guard unit. Combine that with the single slash mark. That means they are in that building, they are in that premises, actively looking for survivors at that moment. So you know if you go there, you can facilitate a rescue and get the help that you need. There's somebody actively in that building when you see this. When they are done with the search, they will put another mark like so, making an X. Now there's going to be more information in the quadrants. So in this bottom quadrant, they're going to put what they found. So it might be something abbreviated like 3D 4A, like so. So they found 3 dead and 4 alive. So they've rescued 4 people out of there and removed, or there still may be 3 dead bodies in that building, that house, or what have you. Some cases they write out dead or alive, but it's just the abbreviations for this example. So over in this quadrant, they might have something like that. Broken glass, gas leak, and water leak. These are hazards that they run across in the building. So it could be any of that. It could be biohazard or any danger or hazard that is in that building that people should be aware of. So that's all the information that is contained in here and how it can be used to your benefit. If you decide after it's closed out to go search that house for anything that you may need, you know you've got broken glass, a gas leak, and a water leak possibly to contend with, or it may have been capped off by the time you get there. You know the time and date somebody was in there. You know how many people were in there. So in this case, there'd be a total of 7 people. You know that there might possibly be 3 dead bodies in there. And you know what agency search that house, so you know who is in the area as far as police, military, National Guard, FEMA, or anything goes. Now there's one more thing with this symbol that you guys need to know, and this is probably the most important thing. If you run across this symbol, and there's a square around it like that, go. Don't even bother searching. Don't even bother looking for anything that you think you may need that might be in there. Food, water, shelter, or anything. If it has a square around it like that, that is probably the most dangerous building you can set foot in. And it is almost guaranteed death at some point going in there, whether it be from a biohazard contaminant, the building being unstable and on the verge of collapse, falling through floorboards, whatever it is. If it has a square around the symbol with all the information, move on to the next one. It is not worth your life. I hope this gives you some information that helps you out, and I will talk to you guys real soon. Take care of yourself and stay safe.